Welcome back to Double Down University. I'm back with you guys with another World Cup soccer video, and today is day 13 of the World Cup. I have two props for you guys. I have a two-man for you guys. The first one is a discounted prop of Ronaldo over 2.5 shots, which is the discounted prop of the day. And then also the second one that I want to pair with that is Gideon Mensah over 9 fantasy for Ghana. He's going up against England, and I'll talk about that in just a second. So those are the two props that I really like. First one, Ronaldo. Everybody's going to be on Ronaldo because he had a bad game. The last game, he didn't really get no service from any of his midfield players. So they're going up against a weaker opponent. So, of course, everybody's going to go towards Ronaldo. I think he does have 3 shots. I think he scores a goal. And I think he has a really good day. So you can go either fantasy too as well if you want to put it in another slip, his fantasy score, because I do think he's going to score a goal, which will help his fantasy. But we're doing his over 2.5 shots, which is the discounted prop. And then the second prop that I want to pair with that is Gideon Mensah over 9 fantasy. The reason why I like him, and I kind of touched on it in previous videos, and you guys hear me say over and over again, the biggest thing when you take a player's fantasy score is to find a player that does a little bit of everything. You don't want a one-dimensional or two-dimensional player, because if they're multifaceted, then they have more ways of being able to touch their fantasy score as opposed to relying on just 1 or 2 things. So with him, he tackles, he does clearances, and then also he passes a little bit. But against England, he's not really going to touch the ball as much, so he won't have spells of possession where he'll be able to farm passes. So I think it's going to be dependent mostly on his clearances and his tackles, as well as he does cross the ball a lot as well, being as a wing player. And then also he dribbles a little bit. Maybe he might have 1 or 2 dribbles, which accounts for 1 fantasy score. So I really like him in this spot. And then also another bonus for him is that he's going up against Noni Madueke. And those of you guys that know Madueke or watch him play, he is a big take-on player. He likes to take on players 1v1 and try to pretty much try to get past the player, so that can help. And tackles attempted as well, so that can help him out with tackles. So I really like his fantasy score today. So I go over it again. So Ronaldo over 2.5 shots, which is the taco or discount for today, as well as Gideon Mensah over 9 fantasy score. I appreciate you guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.